Today I'm sharing my weight loss journey, why I decided to give Wegovy a try, and where I'm at today. So let's get into it. My name is Kia. This is Greater Expectations. Welcome to my channel. So I wanted to provide a backstory to how I landed on Wegovy and show you what my journey actually looks like thus far. And I've inserted some pics within this video as a reference for you. If you're just starting on Wegovy or Ozempic, I urge you to check out my prior video where I list 10 tips that can help you to be successful, and I'll try to link that video in the cards for you. So my journey has been just that. I would describe it as some type of um, trek through a mountainous terrain. Well, that's kind of dramatic, but it does go back like 6 years. I gained about 60 pounds from the birth of my first child, my son, and I had never imagined gaining that much weight. I'll insert a picture. Okay, and then I successfully lost 30 pounds. And then we welcomed my daughter, my second child, 4 years ago. And so I gained 25 pounds from the pregnancy with my daughter. But remember, I did not lose that extra 30 pounds that I had already gained with my son. And so now I'm looking at 55 pounds. Like, what do you, 55 pounds? That was a lot for me. Now, had I lost all of my baby weight from my first pregnancy and all I did was gain 25 pounds from my second, you wouldn't have been able to tell me nothing. Okay? Not one thing. Not one thing if all I had to lose was 25 pounds. And I'm not saying 25 pounds is not a lot of weight, because that is, but double that and, well, you get the gist. So fast forward a few years post pregnancy of second baby, COVID-19 hit and I was infected. And around that time, I lost 10 pounds. I was so sick. Okay. But when I lost that 10 pounds, I said, Self, what do you think we should do with this opportunity? And Self said, we should run with it. And that's exactly what I did. I hit the ground running with my weight loss journey. And at that time, I found a dietitian, and the consensus was that I should start a low carb diet, enter a caloric deficit, and start slowly with some low impact cardio. So that's what I did. This later led to me trying keto. And, to be quite honest, I can say keto worked. I was pretty successful while I was on a ketogenic diet. I was cooking all the time. I found some really great recipes, and there were some influencers that I followed, and they had some awesome information. And I can say that I did feel pretty good overall as far as energy and such when I was on keto, and I was also able to exercise in like a fasted state and didn't feel like I was going to pass out. And it introduced me to intermittent fasting, which I still practice. So some of the tools, the way the diet is set up, the ketogenic diet, I do think the basis is there. It's just that it was quite restrictive for me, and soon I began to miss some of those food groups that I had taken out of my diet. And so here came this tricky balancing act of, well, maybe I should just go low carb and, add this in and add that in. And what do you know? I gained all of the way back. Yeah, all of it. And so it was an epic fail. I failed. And that left me feeling pretty dejected because I had put a lot of effort into this particular way of life, this style of eating, the fasting, the um, counting my macros. Like I was all in. And so when I failed at this diet, it was kind of hard for me to, pick up the pieces and, dust myself off and find the courage to begin another weight loss journey, aside from the ketogenic diet, which leads me to present day. I gave Weight Watchers a try and I lost about 7 pounds. And around that time, I had a follow-up appointment with my doctor. And at that appointment, I discussed my chronic inflammation and some of my weight loss struggles. I was like really in a pretty anxious state, because here I am, my body's inflamed, I'm carrying all this extra weight, which my body is struggling to carry. I'm on the petite side. I'm 5'3.5". And so, I was at the point to where I knew I had to do something. I didn't know what to do because I had tried some things. I wasn't really completely happy with Weight Watchers. I'm really not like a point counter. Um, and so I guess I was just pouring out my feelings to him and just taking a stab in the dark and hoping that he could point me in a direction or give me some encouragement. I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm so glad that I opened up to my doctor that day because he told me about Wegovy. Okay, he laid out all the pros and the cons, and get this, he himself was on it prior and he had lost 50 pounds. 50 pounds. And when I saw him, I was thinking, oh my goodness, he's lost so much weight. I wonder what's up. I don't know why we never think about like a weight loss journey. We always think the worst, like, oh, I hope he doesn't have the C word, or he's not ill. But he looked amazing. It was just that he was much smaller than what I had last seen him. And so he started the prior authorization process, after we talked about it. And in the interim, he assigned me with the task of doing some research. And here I am today. I'm currently on the 1.7 dosage. I'm on this one here. And I can say I'm hanging in there. I'm actually hanging in there. So my total weight loss has been 25 pounds. Hopefully that's 25 pounds that is gone, lost, released forever, thrown into oblivion. I don't want to see it again. That's my greatest hope because I got to keep pushing forward. All in all, I can say that weight loss for me on Wegovy has been slow, but it has also been very steady. Okay, slow and steady wins the race, they say. So I'll take that. And along with slow and steady, I haven't hit any plateaus as of yet, which I feel is quite remarkable because in all my weight loss journeys in the past, keto, Weight Watchers, I hit a plateau. I was stuck at that number on the scale. But I can say with Wegovy, that scale, that number on the scale, it keeps going down. And I'm happy with that. So I know, what I'm doing is working. Not to say that if you hit a plateau, whatever you're doing is not working. Our bodies are different. Our bodies register different diets and different plans and different minerals and regimens, all in a different way. Okay, we're all individuals. So that's not to say that your plateau means that you're doing something wrong. But my experience with Wegovy is I haven't hit any plateaus as of yet. And that keeps me really motivated. I'm not going to say that if I do hit a plateau, I'm going to be discouraged. I'm just going to take one day at a time. I'm going to reevaluate things. If the plateau lasts for quite a bit of time, and I'm going to push forward. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it pushing. So that's my story, guys. I hope it gave you some insight on what this journey looks like for me. If you have a similar journey, I'm hoping I can be of some encouragement and support to you. I'm a wife, a mother of 2 small children. I'm a business owner. My life gets hectic, but I owe it to myself and to my family to prioritize my health. And I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll join me on this journey because I love some company. Remember, I told you in the outset, I felt like I was on this trek through some type of mountainous region. And a lot of the time, I feel like I'm on this journey alone because, my husband's not on this journey. I have friends and they're not on this journey. So it's nice to have a community, to have some support, to have some encouragement and an audience and someone who can relate to my experience and vice versa. So I'm excited about this. I am. And like I said, I'm in it for the long haul, and I hope you are in it with me. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment. Let me know if you're on Wegovy or Ozempic. Where are you in your journey? How are you doing? What is it looking like for you? What are some of your concerns? Are you excited still? Are you discouraged? Let me know. Let's talk about it, okay? And maybe I can discuss some of your comments and concerns in an upcoming video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thanks for rocking with me, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care. Bye.